I don't get it. Don't get it. I see these people on here, not just on here, offline too, all over. You have beautiful houses, beautiful husband or wife. You have nice children. You know, you have your fancy car, your pretty little nails, you know, your perfect makeup, you know, totally hot looking wardrobe and everything. And then you still gotta go and belittle somebody who has less than you, who's suffering. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's so disgusting. And I see it more with women than anybody. And I just don't understand. What is wrong with you? For real, what is wrong with you? Help me understand. What is your problem? Why are you so miserable? You have everything. And you gotta hate on people who are trying to see good in life despite the fact that they have nothing? And you gotta make fun of them? You gotta find something to be mean about? Boy, that says so much about the kind of person you are. I feel so sorry for you. You must really hate yourself to be like that. I mean, for real, you must not like yourself at all to have to go out of your way to make somebody else try, to make somebody else feel bad because they're not whatever. That must really, you know what a lot of times when people are like that, it's usually because they have problem with their bowels. You know, when you're constipated and you're grouchy because you can't go, you know what I mean? Maybe you should see a doctor. Maybe that would help. I don't know, something. You need help because it's just not right what you do. It's not nice. And you totally miss the gold in these people you're belittling. And maybe that's it. Maybe you do see the gold in them and you don't have it, and so you're jealous. I get that. Because you can't buy what they have. You can't buy what they have. And that probably makes you very mad, huh? Yeah, I bet it makes you very mad. Talk to God. He gives his children that gold freely. He run to him. Seek him and he will give it to you too. Or be the miserable, unhappy, hating person you are. It's your choice. It's your choice, but it really is sad. And what's so sad is that, you know, if you keep your mouth quiet, from outside you look like you have the perfect life. You know? But boy, you open your mouth and boy, the ugly that pours out is just sad. So sad. I don't know. I'd rather be me with nothing and a fool and have the peace and joy of Christ than be you. And I know that I'm not the only one that feels that way. Why? I have been in your situation where I had everything and I had what looked to be, you know, all those things, that image, and I was miserable. I didn't like myself. I couldn't, you know, I was constantly critical of everybody else because I was so unhappy with myself. Thankfully, God is changing that. You know, He is. And I love how He's changing, because I pray that God helps me to see and love people the way He does. And He does love you, just so you know. He does. He doesn't want you to be miserable. He doesn't want you to hate people. He doesn't want you to hate yourself. He certainly doesn't want you picking on people who can't defend themselves or, you know. You see, it's a really good, it shows why we should put our treasures in heaven and not on earth, because nothing can buy what God can give you. You know, and if you're constantly seeking your fulfillment in things and and other people's opinion, you're never going to be satisfied. Never. That prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Boy, I tell you what, once I quit caring about other people's opinion and truly started caring about what God said, my life changed. I found peace where I never thought I could find peace. I got healing with wounds that I never thought would ever heal. And I am still a work in progress. He's not done with me. Life is a journey. We will be doing this walk our whole lives. But anyway, and especially if you call yourself a believer and you act like that, especially. Anyway, I'll tell my people on here who struggle with feeling they're not enough, or, whatever your situation is, and somebody's mocking you or making fun of you or putting you down or trying to make you feel bad. Why are you giving them that energy? Why do you let them mess with you? Do they pay your bills? Are they God? Can they change your life for you? Are they offering to help you fix those things? No? Sorry, I almost cussed God. Then they don't matter. Okay, they don't matter. Seek God. Run to Him. Find people who love Him and run to them. Ask them to encourage you. Ask them to lift you up. Ask them to pray for you. Okay? Make a community, whether it's online or offline. Okay? Make a community of people that you can reach out to and when you're hurting. Let them know, man, I need support. I need somebody that I can, I'm struggling. It's okay to say that. I do. I didn't used to. I was embarrassed. I didn't want people, and I especially was afraid because it had happened so many times of sharing my weaknesses made me a target for predators, So I had to always pretend to be so strong and to where I didn't let nobody in. And so when I was hurting, I had nobody to talk to. And that's not how God created us. Okay? I'm not really good at community, sometimes I try, but I'm not very good at comforting. I'll see people on here that'll be crying about stuff and everybody else is so, oh honey, it'll be okay, all that stuff. And my first thought is, do you know Jesus? That's where I find peace and healing and comfort is Jesus. So unless, that's where I start. Do you know Jesus? No? Let me tell you about Him. Let me tell you what He did for me. Yeah? Can I tell you? No? Let me tell you what He can do for you. Yeah. And don't worry about your past. He already knows it all. And He knows all the future. And He loves you still. When He died on that cross, all your sins were in the future. Do you understand that? Think about that. Think about that. And it is absolute truth that He gave His life specifically for you. And He would have given it if you were the only one that existed. But you're not. Neither am I. So, sometimes I forget that. My Father who art in heaven, oh wait, that is our Father. I get a little selfish with Him. I do. I need to, I just love Him. He's changed my life. He's, and I'm, like I say, I'm a work in progress. But I don't hate on people no more, I love when I see my people succeed, when God blesses them, when they're, I think it's awesome. And I find joy in other people's joy. I do. Why not? Why not? So, people find pain in other people's pain. I don't know, people are weird, but anyway. So, yeah, that's my 2 cents. 2 cents. 2 cents don't buy you a bubblegum candy out of the bubblegum machine no more. But it still gets you somebody's opinion on the internet. Love you guys. Have a great day.